Hey everyone, and a big welcome to the entire audience of FounderGraphy. My name is Ankur Warikoo, and today I'm going to speak to you about communication skills for entrepreneurs. The day you decide to become an entrepreneur or a founder, the most critical skill that you need to have is the art of communicating. It is important not just for you to communicate your startup idea to investors or your startup idea to your employees, but also to have a well-rounded communication flow when the company is running. Because at the end of it, honestly, everything boils down to communication. Everything boils down to how effectively you can translate the thoughts in your head to action. And that will only happen through words and your body language. Now, communication skills is largely thought about just spoken or verbal skills, like the way that I am communicating with you right now. But there's a lot more to it. There's also the body language, which is my hand movement, my eyes, my facial features, the way that my body is composed. And an equally important part, perhaps even more important, is the art of listening. So let me break it down into three critical components. Number one, how do you communicate your idea to someone who is possibly an investor, someone who's possibly a partner, someone who's even possibly a customer? There, it has to be as crisp as possible. You always need to know, my friends, what is the basic problem that your startup is trying to solve? What is the one-line problem statement that you are working towards? It needs to be anything as simple and as clearly that you can put it. The minute you have to try and explain it in multiple sentences, the minute you have to try and explain it in multiple words, you most likely do not know. Like a good test is, how would you explain what your business does to your grandmother? And it's quite likely that your grandmother is not very tech savvy. She doesn't know a lot about the new age things that are happening. So how do you actually break it down to something so simple that even your grandmother can get it? And that's something that you need to think about. I'll give you a quick example. I have founded nearby.com, and what nearby.com does, it gets the best deals and discounts for customers from places around them. That's it. We get the best deals and discounts from local places or nearby places for our customers. It's simple. You instantly know what it does and what it doesn't do. And that's the power of that crisp communication. The second piece is, how do you communicate to your employees? And that is possible for hiring, when you're trying to hire for talent. It's possible when you have to get work done. There you have to sell the vision. You have to sell the larger goal of what you want to do. So while, for example, again, nearby, we are a deals and discounts platform for everything that's local, our vision is to become the operating system for local commerce. That means everything that happens locally from a commerce perspective, we want to own that. That could be discounts, that could be reservations, that could be POS systems, that could be billing, it could be management of customers, supply chain, whatever is it, we want to eventually do that. So if you're able to think of that and then bring it down to potential employees or your current employees, they buy into the vision, and that's what they love. And last and final is your ability to listen. Your ability to listen to your customers, your ability to listen to your employees, your ability to listen to your investors, your partners, anyone else, because they are constantly telling you what you need to fix. They are constantly telling you what is not working. They're constantly telling you what you need to hear, but you don't want to because you feel you know everything and you don't have to. In these three simple ways, you can become an effective communicator. As an entrepreneur, as a founder, it's the best gift you can give yourself. Now I have a simple task for you, and let's just see how we all do this. In 1 minute, you have to share with FounderGraphy and me a video of your startup problem statement. Imagine this is an elevator pitch to an investor, and you are trying to raise money from them. In less than a minute, you have to shoot a video, record it, send it to the FounderGraphy, send it to me, tag my name, tag FounderGraphy, and explain what your startup does in less than a minute. The best one will get featured on all the accounts, and I will personally respond to them. All the best.